Pay close attention. This isn't something you see every day.
Hey everybody, today I want to talk about the G.I. Joe Classifies retro carded Flint. Now, I do have the G.I. Joe regular classified Flint, which was cool. Just some issues with him. Still have him, he's just put away. I've been sitting on this guy for a little bit. Anyway, now I have time to review him. But before I get into talking about this guy and anything else, because of the holidays, I apologize. You know, some videos are going to be coming out slower than normal. So I do apologize for that. But anyway, moving on. Here he is. Beautiful card back. Mine's a little bit messed up over here from sitting around so long. Flint in the classic figure from back in the day colors. Because I know in the animation, the top was, when they first introduced him, was camel color, like his pants. So, but this is the way the figure looked back in the day from when I was a kid. So anyway, here he is with all his accessories. And then on the back, just like many others, we have Cover Girl, Televiper, and then Flint himself. And of course you have his bio up here. So anyway, let's get him out of here. Let's talk about him. All right, so now that we have Flint out of the package, here he is. And I will say this, compared to the one that came out a few years back to this one here, I prefer this one here. Now, granted, I do like the other one. I like the way he is more grizzled looking, the scar on the face, all that kind of good stuff. He's also older. So this is kind of like a younger version of Flint, you know, from the cartoon, but still. He has that happy-go-lucky looking face on him, black shirt, nice airborne tags right here on his chest. So pretty much this is just a reuse of Duke, right? The shirt, the watch, the arms, and the boots and legs probably the same. Correct me if I'm wrong, but or these are Falcon's legs. One of the two. But I do like the fact that they put his bandolier, I guess you could call it. That's probably not the right term that I'm using. His suspenders that are holding his shotgun shells in here. And then, you know, you have his belt, which is also holding his holster. And then we have some nice little gold right here with the eagle on the front. The only thing that he is missing is the emblem that he has on his beret. I thought he had it on his shoulder, on one of the shoulders, which they didn't add. But, you know, big deal. Back of the figure. Looks good. Looks good. I'm glad I have him because now he can go with my Retro Duke Scarlet, my Lady J, so to speak. Because the other one, you know, he had the body armor on there, right? The vest. So which therefore, you know, you lost all that articulation that was there. Plus he was wiggly waggly. Like you would shake him and his whole upper torso would just shake back and forth. So yeah, cool. Like this. I like it a lot. I think that they could have done a better face with Falcon than what they did if they would have gone closer to the way. Because that's what kind of Falcon reminded me of. It was a newer version of Flint. Anyway, I digress. So here you have his two trigger fingers on here when it comes to his accessories. Now, we've seen these before, right? We've seen these a couple times with some other figures. And I'm just going to go right into it here, if I can get him to stand. And that is... There we go. Sorry. Anyway, we've seen some of these accessories that he comes with, like I was saying, with some other figures. But before we get into talking about all that, we have the wonderful G.I. Joe stand, which also comes with all these retro figures. If it's G.I. Joe, you get the star and stripes. If it's Cobra, you have the Cobra emblem on, which is cool to have. Reminiscent of the old figures from back in the day when we were kids. You know, you get the little things to hold them up, the little stands like that. Words are hard for me this morning. I apologize. I am forgetting a lot of stuff that I have. It's pretty much like an overload when it comes to things. Anyway, here's his backpack. I do like the backpack. Flares or dynamite, whatever you want to call, whatever you want it to be. and then you have your grenades, his flask, and the rest of the backpack screen. I like the way it curves to follow, you know, the back. So when you put it on, and I guess you could say the straps for his suspenders are, but that's kind of heavy, right? to always carry around. That's pretty cool. Excuse me. Then you have his Desert Eagle, which is nice. Just cast in black plastic. There's really no different detail on it. No birds or eagles or, you know, stars or anything like that on it. It's just a standard pistol. And then we have his pistol grip shotgun, which I do like, which did come with the original. And I do like the fact that they painted this green, and then the slide right here where you would chamber. So you'd pump this back, the shell would come out of here, and then you would chamber another, battery, another shell in here for at the ready. But anyway, nicely done. Very well done. I like the paint. This was warped. I had to fix it. It was kind of bent right here in the middle, so I had to fix that. And then the end was bent right here. They do have a port here for blast effects. Same thing with the pistol, has a port for blast effects. Now, what I'm getting into next is the simple fact of the hands that he comes with. So he comes with these two fists, and then he also comes with, if I can get them all in my hand at once, a set of pointing hands, or a pointing hand, and then a grasping hand. We've seen these all before with the Retro Cobra Commander. So these are all just a reuse of Cobra Commander, but it's cool. It's cool that they have them in here. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying it's cool that they added them in because of the simple fact that you get a little bit more accessories. Yes, it's a little bit more reuse that they use, but that's okay because you get some accessories when it comes to Flint here with the extra set of hands. So that is cool. One thing I do want to point out, I think these boots, right? I did say they were, are these Slaughters or Stalkers? They're somebody's. I know there's somebody's because I've seen them before on another figure. I could be wrong, but leave it in the comment down below if anybody knows, because that's kind of, like I said, this figure is definitely a reuse of other figures, which is fine. Now, I know the top part is definitely Duke, along with the arms and the watch that he has on his wrist right here. So, and did they really paint that? Did they paint? Is that coming through? They did. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see what it is. But it's a digital time on there. So that's cool. These are things that, like I said, I just opened them when we started doing this review, so I did not, give them a good look over. As far as his crunch abilities, he can crunch over. Mine's a little stiff, but hey, that's fine. Rotation here at the bicep, and then of course we have his double joints, which are working really, really nice. So let's see. You can put his pistol here, which is great. You're not going to get that cover because this is the pointer finger for his right hand, not his left, which would have been cool if he came with a left pointer finger, but he didn't, so it's okay because we understand the reuse. The reuse is from Cobra Commander, like I said. But the cool thing is that if you pop this bad boy off here and you put this grasping hand on him, come on, yeah, you can have him holding his, I do like this shotgun a lot. This is a nice shotgun. I think I gave my other Flint, I bought a third-party shotgun, so my the classified Flint could have the same thing. So the other one that he came with, like that one that folds open, I never seen a 12 gauge like that in my life, but yeah. Anyway, that looks nice. Very, very nice. I think they did a good job. And before I don't have anybody out here to compare them to. This is just a quick review that I'm trying to do here because of the fact that, like I said, with the holidays, very busy at work, very busy in life. So I just wanted to get a review up so you guys would have something to enjoy. No, there'll definitely be a couple coming before Christmas, at least maybe one other one if I get a chance. So I will definitely try. But anyway, Fairborn. You've heard the name before, right? Transformers. Marissa Fairborn, right? Third season of the Transformers. Lady J and Flint's daughter. So hopefully they'll make a figure of her. That'd be really cool. So yeah. But great pickup. Love them. Love the fact that I was able to pick them up and get them, and like I said, I've had them for a little bit, and I'm just now getting around to them. Just like my Deadpool and my Wolverine from the movie, I've had them for about a half a year now, and I haven't reviewed them yet either, which I will eventually get to them. I've done so many other reviews before them and Flint here, then it is what it is. But anyway, guys, this is my review. It's short, it's sweet, it's quick. It's a total of 9 minutes. That's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, the guy comes with, like I said, a few accessories, more hands than accessories. I mean, I don't really consider the hands accessories anymore, but it's cool that they add them in there because you can have different variations and different things. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the retro carded Flint. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment down below. Always hit the notification bell so you never miss out anything new. And I'll catch you on the flippity flip.